Alright, we just made it to the summit. We're 3,900 meters up. It's 13,000 feet. It took us like 6 hours over 2 days. We literally just made it. It was so windy, the wind just died down. I'm finally able to record, but we can't stay up here too long because it's too dangerous. If the wind starts up again, we'll get blown off. So I gotta make this quick, but we made it, so whoo! Okay. In today's video, I'll be hiking up the third biggest volcano in all of Central America, that being Volcan de Acatenango. It sits at 3,900 meters, which is 13,000 feet. It'll take 2 days to get up. Watch along for the journey. All right, guys, we just got to the spot. We're gonna start our hike. Only 10 minutes. There's the destination. It's gonna be a long way up. Alright, we made it to our first stop. It took like 20 minutes and I can already feel in my head this altitude's coming in. I feel like I'm gonna get sick here soon, but we just started. I mean, I don't know, this is gonna be crazy, but we're already so high up too. We'll see how it goes though. I hope I don't get altitude sickness soon. Alright, we just made it to the jungle. This is one of, I think, our third stop. Oh, not the jungle. Crikey, mate. We've been climbing up here for a fucking geezer. This is really getting me tired. We're about, I think we're like an hour in and it's getting cold. We just entered the forest, but we'll see how it goes. We just had lunch. The time is, what? I think we started at like 8?
9.
9? Okay, we started at 9. The time is 1:08. It's getting really chilly. And we just had lunch, so we'll check in with everybody else and see how everyone's feeling right now.
Okay. Feeling currently, I'd say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
I'm on the same level. I'm a bit cold though.
Yeah, we've had to layer up at this stage.
Yeah.
Last stop, last bit was like the hardest.
That was quite difficult, yeah.
Really steep.
But we're halfway to the hardest point.
Yeah, and here on out, it's not as steep, so I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
Still not going to do Fuego.
No, I think
we're skipping that one.
Yeah.
But it's been good so far.
Very good.
Yeah.
Tell the camera actually, what's your name?
My name's Selena.
Where are you from?
I'm from Zurich, Switzerland.
Okay, how are you feeling about the hike so far?
I do not know. Tired, too tired.
Give a shout out in Swiss.
Wenn ihr es macht, nehmt genug Wasser mit.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Daniel. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri in the US, doing this hike right now. I was feeling a little bit bad earlier. I think the altitude was getting to me. I didn't have an appetite. I was feeling really tired. Took some aspirin, feeling a little bit better. I'm able to eat now. Still struggling a little bit, but making some headway.
I'm Sarah and I'm Irish, and I have a porter. I paid for a porter to carry my bag, so I'm feeling okay right now, but it's got a bit windy, so we'll see how it goes.
My name is Dario. Okay, and where are you from? I'm from Switzerland also. Okay, give a shout out real quick in Swiss.
Mittag, wir haben gerade Lunch gehabt und jetzt geht's dann gerade weiter.
Hi, I'm Mike, I'm English. Hike's going well so far, it's pretty tough, but we're having a good time.
Alright, the time is now 3. It's been about an hour or so. We couldn't record any of the last parts because the terrain was way too difficult. But we all got into this mood where it was like the runner's high. You're running, you feel like you can't do any more, and then you finally break through, and we all broke through, and it was smooth sailing, but we finally made it to base camp, and the views are crazy. It's 8 p.m. now. It got dark rather quick here. We all just ate dinner. We sat by the fire for a while, had some marshmallows. But there's not much to do now because it's dark. Everyone's resting, getting some rest before tomorrow. We gotta wake up early, around 3:30 a.m. to finish the hike up to the peak and get a nice sunrise. But that's really it, so I'll catch you guys in the morning. Okay everybody, it's 3:40 now. We were supposed to leave 3:30, but we left I think like 20 minutes early, so I barely made it. I was in a rush here. But I'm not gonna be able to record much because just this morning they put on us that this part of the climb to the summit is the steepest part and the most difficult. So I'll get clips maybe on some breaks or maybe not because it's starting to rain here. But once we get to the top, we'll show you. Alright, we just made it to the summit. We're 3,900 meters up. It's 13,000 feet. It took us like 6 hours over 2 days. We literally just made it. It was so windy, the wind just died down. I'm finally able to record, but we can't stay up here too long because it's too dangerous. If the wind starts up again, we'll get blown off. So I gotta make this quick, but we made it, so whoo! Okay, the time is now 6:30, I believe. We ate breakfast when we got back, but I couldn't record any of the way down the volcano. It was way too windy. It was just wouldn't be possible. But me and the guide, I don't think I've had more fun ever. This was definitely the best part of the trip. It makes sense why it was the most difficult, but on the way back, we were like skiing down the volcano with our feet. We were just flying down, going through trees, under trees, jumping over rocks, kicking off of trees. It was amazing. I'm gonna go get the thoughts of everybody else, see what everyone else is thinking about the trip being over. Gotta just hike down now, we'll see.
Okay, so our closing thoughts are?
No lava, very
quite
upset.
It's also been cloudy.
All I've seen
about
is clouds.
90% of the time that we've been up
If you do
there.
a pano, you will see clouds. But it's still been a great experience.
Yeah.
Met some lovely people. Very glad we didn't do the 3 AM bit.
Yeah.
Because everyone just saw clouds.
Yeah.
But you know, we did see a bit of volcano when we first arrived at base camp,
true.
and that was nice. And we heard it erupting. So we're happy we did it.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, my name is Chino. I'm one of the guides of Ox Expeditions. I invite you to come and do this hike. It's amazing, great weather, great experience.
Alright, come back, stay there. Okay, ready? Guys, that concludes it for today's video. Leave a like, subscribe. Alright guys, that concludes it for today's video. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe. And I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? He schrok hier weer handy.